I'm interested to know what are some of the key takeaways that you think as people or just in the world are some of the key lessons, takeaways from this war in Sudan?
That's a big question. Because so that war brought the attention of the Sudanese population to a lot of different, areas, because the nature of this war is very complex. It had an educational part, an awareness part. Also, it had a lot of parts where people could have taken actions in areas that they have not taken actions into, which is, so for the past, let's say 30 years, there has been a government. And that government just made sure to embed in everyone's mind that you should not be involved in politics. And when a revolution happened in 2019, the change of the government happened. We ended up with a population with people with very little awareness of what should the political situation look like. And in that sense, we had a very fragile government. And the population were not supportive to that government. So we had so many cracks that led to this war. The other part, which is there has been some sort of, let's say, segregation. There has been part of race-related racism, let's say, we can call it classism in some cases. So all of that has been practiced for years. And that had a layer also to what is happening now with the war in Sudan. And the last thing, which would be centralization. So we needed to decentralize most of the services in the country, because when the war started, it started at the capital city, but then it took only a few days to paralyze the entire country because everything was in the capital. We had passports printed only in the capital city. We had most of the ministries, mainly functioning within the cities. So in that sense, we also need to decentralize our services. We need to think strategically. And Sudanese people need to get more aware about what is the nature of the conflict in their country is, what should be an urgency plan if they wish to have some, and also invest in education. Invest in education, make the new generation aware and make them involved in politics, get them involved in economy, and make sure that you actually get the population to a place where they can contribute and actively contribute in changing their future.
No, thank you for that.